Girl Up Initiative Uganda was privileged to host this year's Amplify Girls Uganda Partners Learning Exchange. It was a great opportunity for us to collaborate with other partners that are invested in the well-being of girls to come and experience our work firsthand. It was also an opportunity to move beyond rhetorics as a network to really the actual work on the ground, meeting with the program participants, the team behind the scenes that are normally doing amazingly well to ensure that girls' lives, girls' investment in girls continues to happen.
On the first day, we went into the community, seeing schools, the children, how they are educated in the schools when it comes to adolescent education program.
Since today morning, the schools we've been to, you can see that there is an intentionality from Girl Up to make sure that there is a holistic approach in how they're interacting with the students and also the community. So they cover everything, you know, if you're in school, we're here to have sessions with you. If you don't have scholastic materials, we're here to provide them. If you don't have like school fees, there are scholarships. So in a way, it's a holistic way of looking at young people and their well-being as well, because everything is interconnected at the end of the day.
My observation was the confidence within the students and self-esteem. I haven't seen it in the communities we have worked or dealt with.
Most of the time when programs for girls come in some schools, they only call girls to participate, but they forget the boy child. So I'm really grateful for this program that it engages the girls and the boys at the same time.
When you work from an ecological model that we are now working in, there is support. Yes, there could be backlash. Not everyone gets on board immediately, but at least there will be a core, a critical mass of people who acknowledge why invest in girls.
I'm so much inspired, and again, making the program be owned by the teachers themselves, meaning they give it value. That was very thoughtful, and yes, I believe not only 5 years that you've been counting, it should live more and more.
It was an opportunity for us to equally see our work together with other partners, meet our stakeholders, and just to let everyone experience what they saw for themselves and for their organizations.
So it's exciting to see this ecosystem that Girl Up Initiative has built around their stakeholders, their communities, the learners in these schools where they're implementing their programs, but also across the whole board with everyone who is playing a critical part in moving the needle that's needed in enhancing the lives of these girls and the communities. So I'm really excited for having been part of this, to sort of see firsthand how complicated but also how exciting this sort of programmings that Girl Up has done.
We have learned a lot. So my question goes, how do the parents take it? Especially about the information that you're giving them.
We have engagements with the parents where we are basically briefing them or having conversations with them regarding the issues that are affecting their children from what we are learning from the sessions. So beyond just interacting with the boys and with the girls, we also, how do we exactly bring the parents on board? But also you've heard the teachers speak about scholarships, scholastic materials, and how the parents are also responding to buy for the children uniforms. Part of the aim of our program is to improve educational outcomes generally. That's school retention and school continuity. We want to see more girls and boys transition through school, but also stay in school.
For the time I've been with this program, I have realized that boys and girls can coexist without much friction amongst themselves. And this has resulted from the sessions that we are conducting.
As a network, we also believe that investing in community is very important, but also investing in the people who make the transformation actually happen is very important as well. We took another day of learning to immerse ourselves in a play, fun activity at CP Falls to allow leaders restore, reignite, reconnect in another space and just remind them that they too equally matter.
We went to the waterfalls. It was a bit challenging to hike, but at the end, we enjoyed the water bath, the water massage, and the bonding.
So it was amazing. I got to enjoy the breeze, and I interacted with a lot of people over there. I moved to different places, and that was an amazing experience for me. I enjoyed it more because it was my first time. So going into climbing the mountains, the rivers, so it was very nice experience with the team that was very amazing. So I'm so grateful.
Personally for me, but at the same time also was a very important moment for me to connect with other organizations, so that now I the email has now a face, or the WhatsApp number has a face. I can now directly contact individuals from either Gallup or Girl Power or Reach a Hand or any other organization.
Now, for those who know me, you know how much I do not love to hike, but trust me, on that day, I was overjoyed. I don't know if it was the great energies that came in from the different partners, but I enjoyed the hike, putting my feet in the water, enjoying myself. Like the child in me really was active and alive. And I would love to thank Gallup Initiative Uganda so much for remembering that work without play makes us dull girlies. As hosts of this year's Amplify Girls Learning Exchange, we are proud and happy to have conducted this activity successfully. The different partners connected, bonded, and recharged energies that continue to strengthen the work that we do as a network.
We believe this experience birthed so many ideas, so many curiosities, it birthed the energies among its network partners to continue to collaborate, especially as organizations invested in the empowerment, education, and the agency of girls.